Okay, y'all. So I just want everybody in here to know that I didn't want to have to make this video. These products did it to themselves, okay? Howdy, y'all. So welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to talk about products that I will probably never repurchase. These are products that I've tried to make work. I've tried multiple times. No, it's a no from me, dog. So I've got a couple products to get into today. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So first things first, I'm gonna start off with these Flamingo Dermaplane razors. You guys, I probably dermaplane my face once a month or so. It's just something that I've kind of always done ever, like since high school, basically. You guys, these are really, really dull razors. So you guys, I got these from the grocery store. So I didn't get them from like TJ Maxx or Marshalls, anywhere that's known to have defective products. So I was really surprised they were so dull enough to where like they weren't doing a thing. So gotta say no to these. You guys, this one pains me. The Patrick Ta body oil, I think I've talked about this in another video. You guys, the pump flat out just stopped working. I was heartbroken because I actually do really like this product, but like if the pump is gonna break, y'all, I just what? I just can't. Like, this was like pretty pricey, and granted this is like the half size or like the travel size, so it's only an ounce, but even for an ounce it was still really expensive. I don't know, I might one day have to think about it, but for right now I probably won't repurchase. I've been trying to get this open just to try to see what I can do, and honestly I think I'm just gonna have to throw it away. The next one is the Athena Club Super Pink. You guys, this one smells really good, but this will have you funky, okay? Like, this is an aluminum free deodorant, but y'all, it's almost like it's a gel. And honestly, for me and my body chemistry, I've never been good at like gels. But I mean, it's kind of like a hybrid gel type of thing. It didn't work for me. So I definitely will not repurchase this. It just ain't worth it. And it was expensive. Aluminum free deodorants are expensive. So like this really hurts, but y'all, I can't. But I've heard that with aluminum free deodorants, it takes a minute for it to like match up to your body chemistry, or it takes a minute for your body to get used to it, or you have to do a lot of trial and error with it. I ain't got time for that. I didn't even buy it for the aluminum free part. I bought it because I like the scent, but your girl just can't do it. I can't do this. I'm sorry. Now we've got the Sand and Sky Australian Emu Apple Enzyme Powder Polish. No. This was such a dumb purchase. For one, this product is a powder polish, and you have to literally basically make the product yourself. It's the powder in here, and then you get the water and you mix it together. Y'all, I just ain't got time for that. Like, it's so messy. I couldn't even really see myself using this on a regular basis. And I really tried, but it's just so messy. And to be honest, for it to be an exfoliator, there's a lot of other options for exfoliation. You could use chemical exfoliation. You could use just like a little facial scrub brush. There's a lot of options, but this is it's just so messy. I can't do it. This is another one that pains me. This absolutely breaks my heart because I love the Snow Fairy scent from Lush. This is the body lotion, Lush's Snow Fairy body lotion. It breaks my heart because it smells so nice, but you guys, you already know what I'm about to say. You already know what I'm about to say. This stains everything. I have sheets that I can't get this pink lotion out of. Granted, I didn't care about those sheets. It was a trial and error, but I tried to use this for a very long time. I tried to use it. I tried to enjoy it, but all I could think about was how many things it was going to stain. And I just feel like it's just not really, for one, it's not worth the price because we all know that Lush's body products are pretty expensive for what they are. So that's number one. And they have an expiration date. So that's number 2. And then third, there's so many other lotions that we could all get that don't stain things. There's so, even from Lush, even if we went to Lush, we could all find a lotion somewhere in that store that doesn't stain. And you guys, with the holidays and everything coming up, that's another reason why I hope you guys see this video before we get to the holiday season and they start bringing this out again. Hopefully they have a new, improved, better formula. Then maybe we could revisit it. But until then, it's a no for me, dog. Whew. So the next 2 products I have are actually from the same brand. They're from MCO. And if you guys have been on my channel for a little bit, I did do an MCO Beauty review, like a big review. These 2 products were not in that review because I tried a lot of products from that brand since even that video. But it is the tube of mascara and this lip gloss / lip balm combo here. You guys, I really wanted to like this mascara because I know it's like, I think it's supposed to be like a dupe from Glossier's mascara. You guys, this formula is just really dry. Like, can't do it. I don't know what the formula is for Glossier's mascara because I don't think I've ever tried that one. But if it's anything like this, I can't do that either. It almost feels like I'm not even wearing mascara when I wear this. So that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, maybe it's this product that's defective. Maybe I could try it again one day, but it won't be right now. So I actually bought this one recently, so I could just probably return this one, to be honest. And then this one, I got this when I was visiting my parents. I haven't seen this anywhere other than that area that my parents live in. And it's cute because it has like the rhinestones and everything like that. It gives you like a little wand for the lip gloss, and then the lip balm is like here. It's supposed to look like an EOS one. You guys, it's a cute idea and all, but this is basically just Dollar Tree lip gloss that I paid probably 10 times the price for it. I don't remember how much this was, but it was fairly pricey. So for like the amount that you pay for it and then like the other things that are on the market, it just doesn't really make sense for me. And like both products are drying. And they're lip glosses. Like this is a lip gloss and a lip balm, but they're both drying. No. No. So I don't know. I want to keep it just to look at it, but other than that, it's just not really worth it. And I know that this is just a lip gloss from Dollar Tree that they put in here. Darn. But it is what it is. So the next thing I have is this highlight from Maybelline Sunkissed collection. It's in the shade Shades On, or number 8. You guys, it was on sale for like literally $2, which I thought was too good to be true. And it kind of was. You know, if I swatch it for you guys, it's a really pretty shade. I typically like rosy highlights and things like that. So it's a really pretty shade. But it looks ashy. It almost looks ashy on me, so definitely not it for me. Probably on someone else, but you know, for $2, I mean, oh well, is kind of how I see it. But I'm just kind of disappointed because I wanted to like it on me, but I'm pretty sure on someone else who's a little fair in complexion, it might look really good. So while we're talking about Maybelline, y'all, the next product, I really wanted to like it. I can't. I really wanted to like this, but I just can't. And it is the Maybelline Hyper Easy Mascara. You guys, I have tried this eyeliner numerous times. Eyeliner is like the one makeup product that I'm always gonna wear. I feel like I can't live without it. I love it. I love eyeliner. I love eyeliner. I love it. So my holy grail eyeliner is the Kat Von D tattoo eyeliner. Like that is the one I've used for years and probably will keep on using. But it's $20. So if like I can cut that in half and just buy something cheaper, I would. It's just been really hard to find. And I don't know what it is about drugstore eyeliners that tend to just not really work for me very often. I don't know what it is. But I'm still working on finding one that I really like. So, because I've tried multiple from Maybelline, maybe I need to switch the brand. I'm gonna probably try a couple more drugstore brands, especially as the eyeliners dry out. But this one, my main issue with this one is that unless it's turned upside down and stays upside down for a while, I feel like it's really difficult to get product out. And then on the flip side of that, if you leave it turned upside down, it spews out too much product and then you look like a panda. So this is not gonna work. And it's sad because it's a really, really reasonable price, but for me, it's just not working out. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the Hot Fluff Mascara from Jason Wu. You guys, I don't still have this. I returned this almost immediately. For one, it is kind of expensive to be drugstore. So it's $18. $18 for a drugstore mascara. Jason Wu is crazy. I feel like some products in drugstore now are like kind of like that halfway point anyway, to where it's not truly a drugstore product, but it's not high end. So I guess that's where he comes in at. I don't even know that they even really sell it anymore. I think they're probably going to end up discontinuing it. But the same thing, like with it, is the same issue that I had with the KKW Beauty mascara. The formula was just really dry, really dry. And that's what a lot of the reviews said too, for actually both of the products. So I don't know what's going on, but I think I'm going to stop experimenting with mascara and just stick to my L'Oreal Paradise. Next product that I have is this highlight from ColourPop. This is in the shade Smoke and Whistles. I got this one actually on a whim. I was out of town and I needed a highlight and I was like, okay, here's this one. We'll try this one. I'm swatching it for you now. And it is a nice shade, but this is just like not gonna work for me. I don't know why I thought it would, honestly, but typically like these highlights that are just blinding like this are just way too much for me. So for me personally, it's just a pass, which is disappointing because I like the formula. Maybe in a different shade, I would like it better. So maybe next time I'll try a different shade. I just think this one is just a little bit too much for me. Next product I have is a shimmer lip gloss from Anastasia Beverly Hills. You guys, I'm gonna swatch it for you. It's pretty. It is pretty. We can kind of see it here, so it barely. I mean, I feel like it's not really, the camera isn't really doing it justice, but it's a really pretty shade. It's a really pretty shade, which is why it pains me to say this. I've noticed that sometimes with lip glosses, the more glitter it has in it, the more it feels like it's almost illuminating your lips. There's a balance with glitter and glosses. There just has to be a balance, or your lips will literally look like a disco ball. And that's what this is. I love glitter glosses. I know a lot of people don't, but I love them. But this one makes my lips look like a disco ball, and I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I don't know what shade this is because I've gotten this quite a while ago, and they've even kind of changed the packaging on this as well. But it's not for me. It's just not for me, unfortunately. Next product here is we have the NYX Lingerie Push Up in Teddy. And, ooh, okay, there we go. I started off really liking this color. As you can see, it's just like a nice little like mauve-y kind of nude here, as you can see in the camera. I don't know what to say. I just had to stop using it. It just wasn't quite there. It's like this color is almost there, but not quite. So I had to stop using it because I've just over time have found better products. This isn't like a horrible product. Like, I do still like it, kind of. But I just feel like there's just a lot of better products, and I feel like there's just been so many better products that's come out that I probably won't repurchase this one. I do have another like brownish color like lipstick from NYX. I think it's in Cold Brew. And I don't know if it's the Suede collection or which one it is, but I still like that one. I enjoy that one. But I feel like as time goes on, there's a lot of products that are coming out that are brown and black girl friendly that I'm starting to kind of gravitate away from some of the NYX products I have. Next product. Y'all, please don't laugh at me. But the next product I have is from Kim Kardashian's failed makeup line. I don't even think, does she even, is her line still even up? Let's Google this. Let's Google this. So y'all, I just checked. KKW is no longer in business. Apparently they discontinued it in 2021 and then they relaunched as Skin by Kim in 2022. But you guys, I've held on to this for a long time. This is her nude that she had in number 6. So here's the story. Around that time, she had a bunch of lipsticks that came out that were supposed to be in your perfect shade. And I believe they span from like 1 to 6. So you could have a nude 1, nude 2, nude 3, or you can get like a pink 1, 2, or 3, or like a red 1, 2, or 3. You guys get the point. But essentially, she was trying to help you find the perfect shade. So that sounds like a really good idea in theory, right? Wrong. Because I did not find my perfect shade. A lot of the nudes to me, unfortunately, just kind of looked almost like concealer. And that's kind of what this has given off. So like right here, oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay. You guys probably already know what I'm about to say. But not only does this feel a little bit like concealer, but it's also orange. It's literally orange. It's orange. I don't know. I don't know. It just looks orange on the lips. So there was no amount of brown lip liner that I could use to save this. Nothing could save this. And the thing is that in the store, I feel like typically lipsticks, they look one way and then you get outside and you're like, oh no. So I bought this after like kind of testing it some on my hands, things like that in the store. And then by the time I realized this was orange, it was too late. I tried, y'all. I tried, but no. All right, guys. So the last things I have, there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them. I don't know what I was thinking. So, okay. I just should show. These are nail polishes. These are all just nail polishes. One's from Essie, one's from LA Color, one is from Sally Hansen, and one is from Revlon. Y'all, I don't know. So like at one point I got into like painting my nails, right? And I was experimenting with colors or trying new colors. Well, in the stores, you really aren't supposed to open up the bottles. And so in the bottle, I would think, okay, maybe I could try this color. And then on the nails, I mean, the colors just looked awful. Like, that's really all I have to say. This is really my fault, probably. But, you know, no shade to anybody who wears these colors, because I'm sure on somebody they look great. And if you can do nails better than me, I'm sure they look great on you. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing necessarily wrong with the colors. They just weren't for me. The one thing I've learned with nail polishes too over time is that when it comes to the price of nail polishes, you're paying for one of 3 things maybe, or you know, all of the 3 things. For one, you're paying for the brush size. Typically, the thicker the brush, the less precise she'll be, the more polish that'll be on our nails, and the more likely it is to just be too gooey, too clumpy kind of thing. You're also paying for longevity, so maybe how fast it'll chip, things like that. And then the third thing you're paying for is a more developed color. I feel like with the LA Colors one, this one it was pretty reasonable. I think that the problem with this one for sure is that it's a very one-dimensional color. Whereas even with like the Essie, even though like I don't intend on keeping this color, it has a lot of different shades and a lot of different drops of different colors in it, even though it's copper. But the thing is that this one is a $9 polish, whereas the LA Colors one is a lot cheaper. The thing is though, is that Essie is a lot more expensive than LA Colors. So I think that that is kind of part of the problem too with buying some of the cheaper polishes, is that the colors just aren't as pretty, sometimes aren't as vibrant as the other colors. Because even in the other shades that I have from LA Colors, I've just noticed that the colors are very one-dimensional. So that's kind of something to think about too when you buy polish. But honestly, this was all my fault. Yeah. I just have to get better at picking colors when I see them. So that's it. So I think that's all I have, you guys. Don't hate me if these are products you love, or if you guys have some of these products that were the best products in the world. They just didn't work for me. And just because I didn't like these products from these particular companies this time, it doesn't mean I won't love another product from them in the future. I think all of these brands, I have products from them that I absolutely adore. These just weren't it for whatever reason. So let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Let me know what products you love, what products you hate, what products you'll never buy again, and what products you'll always buy. But that's all I have for today, you guys. So as always, stay lovely, and I'll see you guys next time.